Alright, gonna try playing another live game here. Queued up for the ladder, just gonna see how we get an opponent here. Typically takes only a few seconds, sometimes up to about a minute. Yeah, see that one took like 20 seconds. Let's see what we got for an opponent here. I'm playing Zerg, so that's what I always play. Alright, so this is Protoss and they're a league below me. So that could mean cheese, because that's the thing you do sometimes when you're lower level than your opponent. Could also mean they're just practicing their macro stuff, don't know. The normal play against Protoss, get a fast second base, get your spawning pool, sometimes also get a third base pretty quickly, then just make all the drones you possibly can while trying to stay safe. Then you want to get onto Zerglings, Banelings, and Hydralisks, because they're just good against most things that the Protoss can do until later in the game. Come on, load up. There we go. Make sure we get our hotkey set up right here. Make sure this Overlord's going a place that makes sense. So I want to see if I can see what they have at the top of this ramp and then retreat over here to the high ground so I don't get shot by a stalker. Need another Overlord. Got it. So I want to queue this one up to where I think they're going to take a third base. I feel like this base is more likely for them, but I can send my fourth Overlord there. I can actually send it over here, so maybe I can keep tabs on this one later in the game. This map, it's a long way between... Oops, I accidentally stopped that Overlord. Overlord, why aren't you going? There we go. What do I have on? Oh no, did I tell my... Okay, no, he's going the right place. Is he still queued up? No. Okay, I want to go there and then there. Alright, so I want to make a gas. Man, that wasted all my time. Now my money's off. Oh, it's not even the right place for my spawning pool in this matchup. Oh well, not going to worry about it. It's just problematic because they can wedge units that can shoot right here. And you want to be able to surround things, really. I'd rather actually have it over here and block the circulation of some of the units if I could. I should have already had an expansion down. Weird. This is just not going well in terms of timing out the early game for me because I'm talking and doing it at the same time. But it's okay. So if I actually do this right, it lines up so that... Why am I doing a Zerg versus Zerg build? You're supposed to go hatchery first here. Okay, well... I'm just safe against any sort of nonsense, I guess. As long as I have the pool anyway, gonna go ahead, and once my Overlord hatches here, make some Zerglings to just go pressure them and see what's up, since I have the spawning pool anyhow. Just gonna make, like, 6 Zerglings or so. To just go check out what is on the map. Of course, if my Overlord gets here and there's not an expansion, then maybe I don't even need to do that. Maybe I can just tech up. No, if there's not an expansion here, actually, that's when I need to be worried. There is no wall in front of my opponent's base. This is weird. Okay, so what's going on that my opponent doesn't have any of the things I expect them to have here? Okay, more queens because they're good at defense, just in case I need that. Getting a Roach Warren early here, because they're also potentially useful if my opponent's doing something really weird. They're making some gateways over here. Okay, so this means they probably have a proxy pylon down on the map someplace. Because once you have warp gate research, you can warp in anywhere you have a power field as Protoss. So let's take these Zerglings and scout and see if we can find what is going on here. So I'm sending just individual Zerglings around to check things out and hopefully figure out what is up with this. Okay. Let's get these Zerglings and just send them across the map and see if that does anything. Okay, why am I so far behind on having enough workers? So, I'm just looking for where the Protoss stuff is. Did I check over here? Oh, he's just building cannons, so he's just playing super defensively? I don't quite understand what's going on here. Okay, well, I'm just concerned I don't see what's going on at all. My opponent sees are just really bad, but I wouldn't think that. They're only a league lower than I am. That's not that much worse than me. And or they're doing something just really weird and I don't see what it is yet. Let's get Overlord speed so that they can move around the map a little bit more. Let's start making some roaches here, because once the layer's done, I can get their speed upgrade. I can get their attack upgrade here. I do not understand what is going on, and I really need to spread the creep and get a better idea of what is happening here. Okay. I never took a third base in all of this because I really just don't understand what's going on here. I thought I might be under threat of attack, but I should definitely do that now. Should also make a Hydralisk then, because Hydralisk is generally good against Protoss earlier. Need to replace some of the drones at this base. Need to stop getting supply blocked, actually make enough overlords here. Okay. I don't know what is going on. There could be Dark Templar, so I better leave some detection at each base. Let's make some Hydralisks. I'm going out on the map to just see what's... So my opponent's just made a zillion cannons. Okay, well, I guess I just make it that and go to Hive? Okay, so I'm just going to attack the Hive and then make some Brood Lords once... Oh, that means I need to get a Spire. Okay. To support a Spire, though, you need a lot of gas, which means I really need another base even beyond what I have. Not quite sure what my opponent is doing, but... Well, if we make some of these guys into Ravagers, they can start taking out cannons. Need more Overlords. Okay, I want to get a Hive. So lets me make a greater Spire once the Spire finishes. Need the melee upgrade because that's what the Broodlings that the Broodlord Fruit uses. Okay. Did I not make a base up here? I sent the drone here and didn't actually make a base. I really need to actually send my Overlords around the map and see what's going on at all these bases. I should have done this like several minutes ago. I could be so dead right now and not even know it. Okay, so that's the sound of my Spire finishing, which means I can make it into a greater Spire if the Hive is done, which it's about 2/3. Alright. One and that. No, that's all of them. Okay. Need to make more drones here because we need to get enough gas. So I can start making corruptors, which is what then morphs into the Broodlord here, the highest tech Zerg air thing. But I need more larvae to do that, which means my queens need to be injecting. Where's my queen that was over here? Is she going? Okay, she'll go over there. But that means that this hatchery needs a queen. Okay. Gonna make some corruptors. No, I want the armor upgrade there. No, I don't. I want a greater spire. Okay. Oh, did I not have this? No, I have it. Okay. What is my opponent doing? Okay. Yeah, I need like all the Vespine in the world for this, so just so much gas. It's okay. Oh, I saw that one only had two. Oh, there's a couple spots I only have 2 workers on the gas, it looks like. Gotta fix that. Alright, gonna go out here and take some more hatcheries because we need some more gas to actually make the high-tech units to break their base. Not really sure what is going on here. Gonna get the Zergling attack speed upgrade. It makes them attack something like 30% faster. It's crazy good. They do so much damage. So if I have enough overlords here... I'm not really sure what my opponent is doing at all, but I don't see more bases. I'm gonna take some units to spot with us. Is my Greater Spire done? It is. Okay, so when I get to the other side of the map, I'm going to make some of those Corruptors into Broodlords. I also should have got a Baneling Nest a long time ago, but that's okay. We can do it now. Into Ultralisk Cavern. Might as well just get all the tech as long as can. Okay, so we want to turn some of these guys into Broodlords. Oh yeah, see, there's Dark Templar. It's okay, I have detectors with me, so we can see them. Okay, so I need a queen here, queen here. Come on, finish already, you... We're actually just gonna... So the Corruptors here have this ability, Caustic Spray, that targets buildings. It doesn't deal very much damage at first, but the longer they channel it, the more damage it deals, and you see very quickly it gets out of hand. Okay, so I want these Broodlords to fight there. Okay, so my opponent just GG'd out because I've just teched up to the highest level of tech. That was not much of a game. Alright, so rewind and take a look at it, I guess. Sure, so if you never go and attack your Zerg opponent, that's what's going to happen to you. You need to actually take some expansions, get out on the map, and all that stuff. So, I guess my opponent's just probably been attacked by Zerg one too many times and doesn't know what to do. So the first thing you can do to help yourself if you're Protoss is you can build a wall with some buildings up here. You leave one little space where a Zealot and a Stalker can fit through. You put your Zealot on hold position, and then your Zerglings can't really attack you in the early game. Down here you can make a similar wall along this area. Takes a few more buildings, but it's possible. It can be up by the time that Zerglings can get to your base. You do the same thing. You make a Zealot, you stick on hold position in the wall. Actually, if you don't see Zerglings by a certain point, you even cancel the Zealot a lot of the times. And then you have a way to take a safe expansion here. So, I actually screwed this plan up. My plan, normally against Protoss, is that I take my expansion down here first, then build my gas and my spawning pool after that. But because I was talking, I just autopiloted, did a build that's fine, but you do it against other Zergs because they have the ability to pressure you sooner. The Protoss really don't have the ability to pressure you unless they're doing a cannon rush, and that's such an all-in build. One of the reasons I send my second Overlord over here is to look for a cannon rush, because basically if you see it, you can hold on to it and be okay against it as Zerg. So my opponent I don't know, did they just join the game really late? Because this is a long time before even making a single more probe. 12 workers here is what you start with, and they have 12 workers. So I wonder if that's what happened. Just got such a late start that my opponent felt the need to play catch up all game and never was really sure when they could leave the base. Is there... What's the tab for? Yeah. Oh, well, see, there you go. My opponent has done 0 actions per minute so far this game, and we're 2 minutes into it. That explains a lot about what happened. Okay. So I don't know if that was lagging out or disconnect or something, but you typically only have a minute to reconnect, so I don't know if they were AFK and in life or what. So I screwed that up at the start, but it ended up not mattering because my opponent literally just did actual nothing. Alright, well, forget this one. I'm going to try getting another live game instead. Oh boy.